All right, Blue.
Okay.
You got a question for Dr. Becker?
Yeah, I got a question. Doctor, well, first of all, let me say something. How come it's called the Green Room? I think it's a complete miscarriage of justice. I'm calling the ACLJ. We definitely need to rename this the Blue Room. Absolutely ridiculous right here. But now, Dr. Becker, we're coming up against the dog days of summer. What are some things that pet owners need to be aware of during this time of year?
If you look at summertime, it is really dangerous for a lot of pets. Like humans, you know, if we get hot, I can take this long sleeve shirt off, I can undo my tie. Well, you can't take your coat off if you're a long-haired dog. So you rely on moms and dads in order to make sure that you're safe.
You're so cute.
You want to make sure that you have a way to get into the shade, that
like
you have plenty of cool water, and you don't want to go out for those walks on those really long, hot days. I've never got to rub the belly of the person that interviewed me before. This is nice.
That's nice. Oh.
You use your legs like tension springs, holding all of this up.
You've never rubbed Dr. Oz's belly? Come on,
this is the interview of all it.
Oh.
So just make sure that you don't walk on the hot, humid parts of the day. And if you ever start to get heat stroke, you know, you start to get glassy-eyed, you or your friends, or you start panting excessively or lagging behind or wanting to lay down, you want to make sure your mom and dad stop and let you catch your breath, okay?
Now, we all know about a dog's superior sense of hearing. What other ways are dogs superior to humans?
Well, I think there's a lot of ways. You know, dogs have this exquisite sense of smell. You know, we have dogs that...
Wait, hold on, I smell something. Is that a sausage over there? No? Sausages?
You know, dogs have an incredible sense of smell, Blue, and there's dogs that are hunting dogs, of course, that can smell a quail that's walked across the ground 30 minutes ago, but, you know, there's dogs that not only can smell termites and smell accelerants in arson cases and bombs and peanuts for peanut allergies, arson. But, hey, listen up here. Listen up here. I want to tell you about this incredible sense of smell that you have. So there's dogs that can detect breast cancer, prostate cancer, colorectal cancer, melanomas. You hear me now? So maybe you got a nice long nose, so that's probably a good nose. Like pugs aren't too good at detecting those kind of things, but you got that really long nose.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thanks for the kiss. Now you're trying to bribe me now for like you're really listening, aren't you? And also, I think dogs are a great sense of character. A lot of times when somebody, you know, is not a nice person, they seem to sense that, or when you're sick, they have this incredible sense to know that whether you've had a bad hair day at work or a no hair day from the last round of chemotherapy, I hear all the time that pets are there for you. So we appreciate that, Blue.
Now, recently I watched the movie Best in Show, and I have a question about dog shows and such. Like, what is the biggest difference between a champion dog and just kind of the dogs that, you know, we all own?
Well, you know what, I hate to tell you, Blue, you're a purebred dog.
Oh, yeah.
And 30% of dogs in the shelters are purebred dogs. Ginger, who you know very well, is what we call a designer dog, or I call them a canine cocktail, so they're a mixture of pets. But really, I don't think there's any one greatest pet. I always say there's only one greatest pet in the world, and every family has it. So I know Pat loves you the best, and I know Christy loves Ginger the best.
So, hold on. Give me a second here. I'll be fine. Okay, all right, back on camp. You know, the funny thing is, talking about aliens, I always had heard, if you had like an alien come down on Earth, and you see that you have a dog walking in front, a human walking behind, and cleaning up after ourselves, who do you think the alien would think runs the show? So?
That's exactly what I think a lot of times. Instead of us walking the dog's walking us. And that's why I like this little contraption we got on you. It's called a gentle leader easy walk harness. And this is like power steering. So 60% of a dog's weight is on their front legs. And if we can control this front part of you, then we control you. Now see this right here?
Hey, knock it off. What is this, World Wrestling Federation?
I guess it's I've never played. I've never been bitten by the host, licked by the host, attacked by the host. What kind of a show is this?
Okay, well, now you're getting the ears. Fine. All right, you win, Doc. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Becker, for joining us. And for more with him, we can tune into today's... Oh, darn it! That was not fair. Tune in today's 700 Club. Dr. Becker, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Blue, for having me.
In the Blue Room.